My name is Peter Breuninger, and I am so delighted to introduce everyone again to Kevin Hazenbach. Kevin, how are you?
Peter, always a delight to see you. We're fine.
Years ago, I heard a pair of your amplifiers. They must have been shipped to a customer or to a friend in New Jersey, and they're these little 90s, they were called. And folks, they were that tall, they were that wide, they were that deep, and they made the whole room sound like an orchestra. I'll never forget it to this day. And here we are in 2016 with some of the most beautifully built, executed audio equipment in the world from one of the world's top designers. And I just want to thank you for being in the business for so long.
Well, it's actually a real privilege, I count it, to be productive in something that I love, so thank you for having us.
Isn't it cool?
It's a wonderful thing. Sometimes I think it's being like the last poet writing in Latin. But there actually is a broader market for it, and that's nice. It's all about the passion, about trying to bring the breath of life back into the music and its reproduction, and that's been the driving vision and goal for 26 years now, and we're still making progress at it.
My goodness. Well, folks, let's do this. Let's walk around the room with the camera. Let's let Kevin show us what he has here today. So here, let's flip over and do that. Here we go. We'll do it right now. Well, let's take a look at the system this year.
Well, this year, let's take it from front to back. Wonderful transrotor turntable, beautiful finish. And I like the sort of like 1960 Pulsar watch kind of styling, very
Does
retro.
have that look.
Wonderful SME tone arm, the airtight PC1 Supreme cartridge, beautiful analog front end. This also I should not fail to mention the esoteric K01, wonderful CD player. Feeding the VAC master preamplifier, which is a zero feedback, fully differential vacuum tube line stage with the optional 6-tube moving coil phonostage, which then goes on to a total of 4 of our new Signature 200 amplifiers running in their mono configuration. These amplifiers contain the patented VAC IQ circuit, which is the only circuit in the world that is able to keep the underlying quiescent current point of the tube steady at all times, whether you're playing or not playing. It's a difficult thing, but we figured out how to do it, and thus the patent. And the nice thing is they make everything in the amplifier always precisely balanced and working its best. So from the smallest breath, the first milliwatt effect, all the way to the loudest crescendo, the solidity, the detail, the life, the breath is just greatly enhanced. At the same time, never take a screwdriver to the amp, you don't need a meter, you never adjust the bias, the amp is always continuously doing it for you. And it's self-diagnosis. A weak tube that can begin to indicate to you by the change in the required bias voltage internally, and if a tube should ever actually physically break inside, the amplifier will shut down faster than your fuse can blow, so your $80 fuse is protected if you have a fancy fuse, and it will tell you exactly where the problem is, and you simply change that tube and you go on.
And there you go, back up in business.
These then speak through the wonderful Shunyata Anaconda speaker cables to the Focal Grande Utopias, which are absolutely astounding loudspeakers.
The Grande Utopia's viewers are one of the top 5 speakers in the world.
There's no question that they're in the top 5, and you might even lower that number a bit from 5. The interesting thing is, and you look at a relatively modest-sized room compared to the ones we ran the prior 2 years. We're in the multi-room 29-level suite this year. Given the closeness of sidewalls and so forth, with these amplifiers and these speakers, you can actually make the speakers disappear to your ear. You don't sense them. They disappear. All you have is the music. And that's a tough trick for any speaker, let alone a big speaker in a small room. These can do it, and we help them.
Whoa. Well, we'd love to do some listening. Can we spin up some vinyl?
I wish you would. I'll even help you.
And I've asked Kevin to spin up some Vanessa Fernandez. She's come out with a new LP this year that does Led Zeppelin covers. We can't wait to hear that. We're getting test pressing soon. But we're going to listen right now to Vanessa Fernandez singing Curtis Mayfield covers. And folks, wait till you hear the dynamics. You've heard this track in other back rooms before. Compare it to what you're going to hear today. Get your headphones on. Play those old YouTube videos. play this new YouTube video and you tell us on the YouTube comments what you think is best.
Track 1 or track 2?
Track 1, please.
That makes it easier, thank you.
Kevin Hayes dropping the needle. And
Never
Vanessa Fernandez. A little bit more. That's it, perfecto. Thank you.
How did I get so far gone? Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace,
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
with my mind erased, I still feel as if I'm here but I'm gone. Perched up in a rocking chair, feet all bare, holding my blunt in a cigar wrap, living at a lesson mind. Never do take the time, waiting for my high quiet as it's kept. How did I get so far gone? Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace what my mind erased, I still feel as if I'm here but I'm gone. Mama told me I was best, argue and punch in the chest. Girl, now be strong, let me take you home. Seeing her eyes so sincere, screaming what got me here. Steady in the world with my mind all blown. Oh yeah. How did I get so far gone? Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong? Oh, if I took the time to replace my mind erased, I still feel as if I'm here but I'm gone. Do nothing but waste my time, leaving the world behind, smoking my soul just to keep me high. Around the boys that play my part rough, keeping myself tough enough.
They can play loud. Watch
I
this.
don't really wanna die.
Whoa.
How did I get so far gone?
Whoa.
Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace what my mind erased, I still feel as if I'm here but I'm gone.
Wow, big and punchy and dynamic, and she is in the room with us.